Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this video, I'm gonna talk about some of the greatest mysteries here in the land of Israel. So are you ready guys? Let's begin! So, have you heard about Israel's own Stonehenge? Yes, guys, we have our own Stonehenge here in Israel. And it's not the Stonehenge in Park Hayarkon, but it's different one. We called it Galgal Raphaim. Over 3,000 years before Christ, in what we refer to as the early Bronze period, people of what is now the Israeli region of Golan Heights began the construction of a masterpiece. An envisioned maze-type structure consisting of concentric circles. When we look at this envisioned monument today, we can help but wonder where these people might have gotten the idea for such an undertaking. And indeed, was this envisioned or is it based on something else they may have been trying to copy? No similar structures are found in the Near East that remotely resembles the structures, so this thing is a complete one-off. We get the name of the site as Galgal Raphaim or Rujm elHiri. This name is derived from ancient Syrian mops. In Arabic, this term roughly translates as a place where humans are buried. And the consensus is that this was a site of a ritual sacrifice, and Hebrew translation seems to clarify this. In Hebrew, this was known as the Well of Ghosts. However, no human remains have ever been recovered, and some says it was the place of the wild cat circling its prey. The first catalog in 1967 by Claire Epstein suggests it's a place of major archaeological importance. It is pretty strange and only became known to us at this time because it's sitting in plain sight, only becoming apparent with the birth of aerial archaeology. But to this day, no major excavations have reached the site except in the 1980s and early 90s when efforts were made to excavate on a small scale. However, no material remains were recovered from the site and no clear consensus exists regarding its function. It's a mystery of history. Astonishing thousands of basalt blocks made up the megalithic mount, the ancient architects arranged this piece in concentric circles, some close, some with openings, and they built on a mound which is 15 feet tall. At the center of the circle is cairn, an irregular heap of stones. It is 25 meters in diameter and preserved to a height of 6 meters. A geophysical survey using ground-penetrating radar revealed the pile of stones to be hollow. They built burial chamber with a narrow corridor. The chamber is round, roughly 2 meters in diameter, built of large stone plates arranged on top of each other but slightly slanting inwards, and it was covered by 2 massive slabs of basalt, each weighing 5.5 tons, which created a semi-core bell dome over the burial chamber. The openings or gates align with the summer solstice, drawing comparison with the ancient site and with that of Stonehenge. In historical contents, this place is older than Stonehenge. Other halters in the walls indicate the spring and fall equinoxes, and the wall seems pointing to the star rising for a certain period and may have been predictors of the rainy seasons. A crucial bit of information for the sheep herders of the Bushan Plain in 3000 BC. The fact is that thousands of stones carefully laid in a concentric circles must have been the effort of many clans or tribes working in harmony under some kind of unified leadership and to a pre-arranged plan. According to latest researches, this all happened in Chalcolithic time when men worked in copper and stone some 6,000 years ago. According to calculations, the entire constructions would have taken a workforce of 200 men, 25,000 days to complete the project. These mobilizations of so many members of the society for a prolonged period requires a large local population capable of providing the site with necessary workforce. Moreover, this local population must be socially organized that enables such mobilization whether voluntary or not. Dr. Noam Lidar, the INPA's chief ecologist, is a self-confessed strange places freak and is therefore smitten with Rujm elHiri. The uniqueness of the place, he explains, lies less in its scientific aspect and more in the story, meaning it has tremendous potential. He says the story is historical and astronomical, but also broader, and deals with the open spaces in the Golan, which are under threat due to agricultural development and the wind turbines. He believed that preserving these spaces is a vital task for Israel's environmentalists. Some says it was built by giants, that is an ancient observatory. Others suggest it was a place for a human burial or sacrifice. Wherever it was a major importance and certainly something we are struggling to understand. A stargate to different dimension, perhaps? So guys, come here in Israel and visit our own Stonehenge. It's so mysterious on who really built the stones that is in Golan Heights. I see you again on my next vlog for another dose of mysteries here in Israel. Click the notification bell to be updated to my latest vlog, and of course, click the subscribe button below. Bye!